So hopefully you're having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about how a mentorship student was able to go and sign up with two clients. One client for $1,500 a month and another client for $2,000 per month in 35 days of working together. Now back to the marketing section of this, okay? You need to have at least two sources of leads, one active, one passive. Now, again, everyone's so focused on like getting clients today that they really don't think about how you're going to get clients tomorrow once you have less time because you're actually working on the client's work, fulfilling the client work, right? Number one, it's going to be either having a passive source of people who are still coming to you based on referrals or you just outsource the work or subcontract the work out to like a team. So generally if you're inside my mentorship program, you have access to my team of staff accountants to be able to do the work for you at a rate that's like heavily discounted compared to what we charge general public. Or, if you're not really ready to do that and you actually want to keep it more in-house, you can actually utilize one of the other students who are newer inside the program and let them subcontract the work out to or from you. So therefore, each one of my students can be able to kind of grow, and they also have like a partner that they can team up with to be able to ensure they can make more money. And if they don't want to do as much of the marketing, they can actually team up and then subcontract out the work from other people. So it's a really cool fringe benefit as a result of being in the program. But what we're focusing on today is the passive side, okay? So how to make sure we can get passive leads. Now, the first one for me is if you're going to have active, you need to have something that is consistent and predictable. And we like to do that with outbound. So with outbound, I like saying like LinkedIn or Instagram. We're able to identify who is the size caliber of the business that you're speaking to. Like, have they been in business for a certain amount of time? How many employees do they have? Do they already have an accountant or a bookkeeper on staff? Do they have someone who's already being contracted for that same position? Do you know whether or not they're actually going to talk to you? Are they actually managing? Do they actually utilize social media? Are they going to be a good target? How do they generally handle working with people in the past? That's why I really love using LinkedIn, because it really has all these different filters that if you start getting good at, you can start utilizing in order to identify who is the ideal client to move forward with. And from there, it's a very simple conversation that we have. It's a pretty cool conversation style that gets people to want to talk to you and gets them to want to share like different things about their business. So as long as you have like the natural selection of having a really good sized business, you have your ideal client you're speaking to, and then you have a really good solid way to get them on the phone, then it's very easy for you to start growing your business the active way. Now, the passive way is you need to have something that leads are coming to you. Now, one way we like to do that is with referral partners. So you're oftentimes going to hear me talk about like referral partners inside of my program. And that's the easiest way. Like, for example, Melissa Hearn, when she was starting, like she was really struggling to get leads because she already had like 30 clients, but she wasn't making a good amount of money per month. So for her, what we do is, hey, go and do this activity. It's going to connect you with, so she connected with both financial advisors, she connected with 2 CPAs, she connected with 3 lawyers, and she connected with like one other. I think it was like a loan officer. And from those 4 different types of referral partners, she was able to get to $9,100 per month within about, it was like 50 to 60 days of doing that, right? And it all came from her learning how to passively get people who are actively fighting for her, right? So it's passive on her end, but people are actively trying to grow their business. And as they grow their business, like, hey, do you have someone who does your accounting? Do you have someone who does your books? Do you have someone who does, I don't think Melissa did taxes. I think she has like a couple people she does tax returns for, like on the personal side. But at the time, she's only doing like the books, and she's doing like monthly accounting and a little bit of virtual CFO. At the time, but they were actively growing their business, and as a fringe benefit, then they would say, "Hey, do you actually want to work with Melissa?" And Melissa was getting all these leads coming to her. She would actually get cold called. So it would be like, when I say cold call, like she would literally be on the phone, doing her daily work. Her phone would ring. She'd be like, "Hello," thinking it was like a telemarketer, and all of a sudden it's like, "Hey, I'm looking for Melissa. So and so said that you can help with my accounting." Then she would perk up. She'd be like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, I can help you," and blah 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 blah. And it was so easy for her to go and get clients that way, because even though she had a lot of clients and she didn't really have a lot of time for marketing, she was still able to grow her business. And that's why I always say, like, people focus way too much on like today, but not enough on tomorrow. She's not going to have to do any more marketing for a little while, outside of like maybe going and getting more referral partners. But I mean, to be completely honest, as long as she just keeps at the same pace, she's going to be at $20,000 a month within the next like probably 6 months to a year. right? Probably even shorter than that. Just depends on like whether or not she wants to go take like a vacation or whether she wants to kind of coast to that level. And it's cool, man. Like that's really all you need. Like for me, if you ever look at like, so I have the two arms of the business, right? Because I do have the mentorship program, but I really do consider that the same thing as my accounting firm. Oftentimes, because like I said earlier, a lot of the students, when they get to a certain level, they actually have my team of staff accountants do the work for them. So someone asked me the other day, they're like, why do you have a mentorship program? Why not just grow your accounting firm? Like, I actually am growing my accounting firm by having a mentorship program. It's kind of interesting to be able to see that. So if you want to see if I can help you out, if you want to see if you qualify for this thing to make sure that we can help each other out and we can win together long term, I recommend you go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call to see if I can help you. If that's you, I will see you on the call. If it's not you right at this moment or you're not quite ready, that's A-okay too. I'll see you on the call in the future and keep watching my videos. Talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day.